guys, good morning. Actually, good afternoon. It's Monday. Work with me. So, I wanted to come on here and share a couple of things, right? First thing, shake for today, simple. It's Monday. You know, Mondays is my busiest days at work. So today's shake, chocolate. Basically, I have 12 ounces of liquid in here. So I want to say I have like a little bit under 10 ounces of water, about 2 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, because you guys know that the doctor, my GI doctor, wants me to have milk every day. So basically I have water, milk. I have a scoop of the chocolate Shakeology. I have less than one pump of the caramel syrup that's sweetened with stevia, and stevia is one of those sweeteners that you can have. It has a dash of cinnamon, because you know, when I don't make my shake in the blender, I use cinnamon. Cinnamon and coconut oil are two ingredients that are key to your digestive tract. They help keep you moving. Think of it like oil in your car. It keeps your digestive tract lubricated, it keeps it clean, it keeps it running smoothly. So that's why when I don't make my shake in the blender and I make it in my shaker cup, I put cinnamon powder. And usually it's my chocolate shake that I do like this. Bendición Padrino. So again, water, unsweetened almond milk, because I need to have milk every day. Chocolate Shakeology powder, a dash of cinnamon, less than a pump of the caramel syrup with stevia. Amaretti is the brand that I use. And then ice and shake. And so, oh, it does have, I forgot, I did add about, I don't know, like half an ounce of coffee that I had in the refrigerator. When I make my coffee in the morning, just in case, because I never know what I'm going to want for Shakeology. When I make my coffee in the morning, I only drink like 1 cup of coffee a day. But and it's mostly, you know, it's not a lot. So what I do is, I'm still trying to get used to these bangs. They're shorter than what they normally are. Sorry if I touch them a lot. So I make my cup of coffee, and then I put a cup of coffee in the refrigerator so that it's cold. That way, if I want to have a chocolate mocha Shakeology for lunch, I already have coffee ready. And then if I want to have coffee later on, I just heat it up. Most of the time, I only use it for my shake. And if I don't use it, then I throw it out. But so I poured about, I want to say half an ounce of the coffee into my shake. Hey sis, thanks for joining. So it's chocolate mocha, because it does have coffee, caramel Shakeology. And guys, this is better than any Frappuccino you can get at Starbucks, at McDonald's, because I hear that theirs is really good. I haven't tried it. Even at Dunkin' Donuts. And honestly, I'm a Dunkin' Donuts girl. I'd rather go through the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts than go through the drive-thru at Starbucks. It's my coffee of choice. I even buy the Dunkin' Donuts coffee here at home, and that's what I brew. So that's what's in my shake. And it's full of nutritional value. It has phytonutrients. It has your superfoods. It has your vegetables. It has your vitamins. It has your probiotics, your prebiotics. It has over $41 worth of nutrients in one single glass. I mean, if you were to buy everything that's in Shakeology, you'd have to spend $41 to have the equivalent of what's in this one glass. And you have your vitamins, and you have your minerals, and you have your vegetables. For those people that don't like to eat vegetables, here's your answer. Drink a yummy shake that tastes good, and it's good for you. Sorry about that. My cat just let herself in. So that's the Shakeology for today. And then I wanted to actually show you guys what I did today. Like I told you guys the other day, we're going to go ahead with the surgery. My shoulder's been acting up, and so this week I'm going to kind of slow it down. You know, I want to see if it's that we were doing too much in therapy. So the therapist said to pull away from the weights and the exercises that we were doing and kind of just stretch this week. So I want to show you what stretch I'm doing. And thank goodness that I have Beachbody on demand, which I will talk to you a little bit about in a second. But this is what I want to show you. So follow me. So basically, I go on my Beachbody on demand. This is what it looks like when you log in, after you log in actually. And I scroll down here follow me if you can. And I'll go to, I choose the program by trainer, because you can choose by type, you can choose by trainer, you can choose by program. It lets you choose how you want to pick your program for that day. Since I already know what I want, I go by trainer, I go to Chalene Johnson. It brings up all of her programs that are in here. And as you can see, she has the PIO, she has a yoga routine in here, she's got Turbo Fire, she's got Chalene Extreme, and she has the Oldie but Goodie Turbo Jam, which I've done all of them. I can't tell you which one's my favorite because actually I love them all, except for this. I'm not a yoga girl. That's why she did PIO, and me and her agree on this. PIO is so much better. But I go into Turbo Fire, you click on it, and this is what I'm doing most of the week. When you open Turbo Fire, this is what opens. And you scroll here, and this is what I was telling you. So these are all the different routines within this program. You have a fire starter, that's 40 minutes. Hopefully you guys can see that. You have a low hit, 20, 25, fire 30, fire 40, fire 45, fire 55, hit 15, hit 20. These are great cardio routines for when you're running slow, short on time. You got 15 minutes and you want to burn a ton of calories. Boom, there you go. And this is the stretch 10 routine that I was telling you about. This is the one that I do when I need a good stretch. This is the one that I did this morning, and this is the one that I'll be doing all week long. It's basically a stretch routine that increases your flexibility, reduces soreness, and lengthens your hardworking muscles by warming down after any of your HIIT classes or any of your fire classes, or actually after any class or anytime you need a good stretch. This is the perfect stretch to do. So that's basically the one that I've been doing. And if you have Beachbody On Demand, which I'll talk about in a minute, you have access to actually asking the trainers questions, and they'll answer you through the Q&A sessions that are on here. And you can see a little bit more. You have stories on here, and like I showed you before, you have the member library, the premium content. You can choose a program by trainer, you can choose a program by type. You have the challenge du jour. This is the challenge of the day. You pick this out, and this is your daily workout. So if you don't know what you want to do and you want to do what everybody else is doing at Beachbody, you click on here, and Beachbody has already selected a program for you for that day. Today's challenge du jour workout is from Insanity. It's the Cardio Power and Resistance. It's 40 minutes long, and if you've done Insanity, it's insane. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you guys a little bit about. Bring you guys around, and I'm going to put you guys back up here. Okay, there you go. So I wanted to show you basically what my routine is for this week. It's going to be that stretch 10 from Turbo Fire. And I'm so grateful for Beachbody On Demand, because if I didn't have Beachbody On Demand, I would not have access to that program. I had Turbo Fire, I bought it, but I lent it out. And like a lot of coaches do and a lot of people do, you buy a program, you go through it, you finish it, so it's kind of sitting, in a drawer, or it's in a closet, or it's somewhere, and you're not doing it anymore. So someone asks you, can I borrow it? I want to see how it is. I want to try it. And you're like, sure, why not? I'm not doing it, so go ahead. You lend out your program, and then you might not get it back. But then later on, you want to do it again. So what happens? If you've lost track of that person, like I lost track of the person that I lent my Turbo Fire to, if I didn't have Beachbody On Demand, my choices would be that I'd have to buy it all over again. But now, because I have the All Access plan on Beachbody On Demand, I just go to my Beachbody On Demand, go to Chalene Johnson, go to Turbo Fire, go to Stretch 10, and there's the stretching routine that I want and that my body, my shoulder desperately needs. And it's like that with all our programs. When you get the All Access plan, you actually have access to every single program that Beachbody's put out. From way back when, Turbo Jam, Rockin' Body with Shanti, One-on-One with Tony Horton, all those programs for way back in the day, Booty Ballet, all those programs are in there. All the way to our latest program, which just came out, which is Core de Force, the kickboxing program. You'll have access to all those programs. You have access to them from wherever you want to do them. If you want to do them in your living room, if you want to do them in your closet. I have a huge closet. I could work out in there if I wanted to. If you want to do them from your balcony. If you want to do it at the park. One of my sisters in Beachbody, one of my coaches, Kiana, she just did her workout yesterday at the park. If you want to do it at the beach, I've done PYO at the beach. If you're at a friend's house and you want to show her a workout, or you and her want to work out, or you and your buddy want to work out, if you're a guy and you want to hit the weights or whatever, you want to go to the gym, you can take this with you to the gym. If you don't know what to do at the gym, some people are at the gym and they're lost because, of course, at the gym, they tell you, here, sign on the dotted line. And some gyms actually have someone to help you, but most gyms don't. So you're on your own. And if you don't know what to do, you know, they might show you how to use a machine, but they don't give you a routine. They don't show you a program to follow. So you're like, what do I do? You can take this with you. So you can do Body Beast at the gym. You can do P90X at the gym. You can do P90X 2 or 3 at the gym. Because you'll have it right there with you. Wherever you have Wi-Fi, if you have your phone, you can work out. If you have an iPad, you can work out. If you have a laptop, you can work out. If you have a desktop, you can work out. If you have a Fire Stick, if you have Apple TV, if you have a Fire TV, if you have a Roku Stick, any of those devices, if you have access to Wi-Fi and you have access to those devices, then you can work out. Wherever there's Wi-Fi and you have access to it, you can say, let me log on to my Beachbody On Demand. Let me do a quick workout. Let me do a quick stretch routine. Let me do a HIIT routine. Let me do a cardio routine. I'm at the gym. I feel like, I want to do this. I want to do weights. I don't want to do machines. But I don't know what to do. Oh, let me follow Saji. Oh, let me follow Tony Horton. It's there for you. And when you sign up for the Beachbody On Demand All Annual Pass, when you sign up now in the month of February, either with the challenge pack, which is the complete package, or just the streaming part, you'll have access to any program that we put out in the year 2017. So we have one that's getting ready to come out now. We have one that will be coming out in the middle of the summer, like always, and then one right before the end of the year. As soon as that's available, you go on your Beachbody On Demand, and it'll be on your library. You don't have to wait for it to be delivered. You don't have to wait for it to get to your house or whatever. As soon as it's available, it'll be downloaded into your library. You can try it. And you'll have access to other things that are only available to you through Beachbody On Demand. Like there's certain workouts that are only for Beachbody On Demand. There's certain routines that only come out for Beachbody On Demand. Extra routines that only come out for Beachbody On Demand. Like the 21-Day Fix. Autumn did a couple of extra routines, remixes as she call them, only available to Beachbody On Demand. If you bought the 21-Day Fix, Beachbody doesn't send you a new disc saying, here, there's a new routine for 21-Day Fix. But if you have Beachbody On Demand, it's available to you on there. Same thing with Core de Force. Same thing with Country Heat. Country Heat is a 30-day program. After the 30 days are over, if you loved Country Heat like I did and you wanted more, they're not going to send you every time Autumn does a new Country Heat routine a new DVD. But if you have Beachbody On Demand, you click on it and it's there for you. Same thing with Core de Force. It's a 30-day program. Once the 30 days are over and you want more, Joel and Jericho aren't going to send you every time they do a new routine a DVD. But if you have Beachbody On Demand, click, it's there. So that's some of the advantages. Some of the other advantages that you have is that you have access to the cooking show. Bendición, Mommy. You have access to Autumn Calabrese's cooking show. She collaborated with her brother. They got together and they decided to bring Fixate, which is equivalent to her cookbook, live on the Beachbody On Demand to show you how to do the recipes. So not only do you have access to the containers, she's going to show you how to prepare the meals that go in these containers, how to use them. So if you have no idea what to do with these containers when you get them and you're like, how do I use these? What do I do? How do I eat? I've never seen this. I've never done this. This is new to me. If you get Beachbody On Demand, you have Autumn holding your hand. Literally, she's holding your hand. So it's like you won't have any problems. You know, So there's a lot of benefits and pluses for getting Beachbody On Demand. And for the month of February, the challenge pack is on sale. The challenge pack is $199. And before you say, what, $199? Think about it. A regular challenge pack with Beachbody was from $140 to $160. And all you got was one fitness program, Shakeology, and your coach. That's what came in your challenge pack. So with the All Access Annual Pass Challenge Pack, you're getting access to every program, every fitness program that we've ever had. From way back when to the one we just launched, plus anyone that gets launched in that year that you sign up with. So anything that comes out this year, you'll get access to. Plus you have the Shakeology, and you have the containers. You have the big shaker cup, and you have me as your coach. And you have a bigger container that you put all the containers in. Plus you have the Portion Fix Nutrition Guide to help you get started. So it comes with everything. For what? $30-something more? Not even? $160, $199, $39 more. Max. And you get everything. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Think about it. If you bought 2 programs and Shakeology, you'd be way over that. Now you're going to have every single program and Shakeology for $199. And you'll have access for the whole year. So if you do one program and then you're like, I need a break, I don't want to work out anymore. Take a month off. Next month you're like, shoot, I have a wedding in a few weeks. I need to get in shape. Hit it up. Or you have a party, or you know, you haven't worked out in a while and you see that the scale is slowly climbing up and you need to hit it hard. You have everything right there at your fingertips. All you have to do is turn it on. It's available to you. You know, you don't know what you feel like eating today. You're tired of the same old thing and you feel like experimenting. Turn on Beachbody On Demand. You have the cooking show available to you that shows you how to do different things. So it's a great value for the price that you're getting. Now, if you already have Shakeology, if you already have the containers, if all you're interested is in the streaming part of it, which is also a great value for $99, you'll have access to every program that we have on Beachbody On Demand, whatever's coming out in that year. And also, on the Beachbody On Demand is every nutritional guide that comes with every program. Because every time you buy a Beachbody program, it comes with its own nutritional guide. So you'll have access to that. So you'll have both the programs and the nutritional guides in PDF file. So either one is a win-win situation. Of course, if you get the challenge pack, you're getting more bang for your money because you're getting Shakeology, you're getting the shaker cups, you're getting the Portion Fix guide that you have in your hand to use right away. So you have the whole package. Your choice. You have any questions? Message me, call me, text me, comment. Let me know and I'll answer them. So that's about the All Access plan. That's about Turbo Fire Stretch, which is what I did and made me feel like a new person. And cheers to Shakeology. Now for your word of encouragement, I wanted to read this verse to you. And I wanted to apply it not only to your daily life, but to any goals, to anything you're trying to achieve, including weight loss. It's something Pastor Matt Hartman read to us this weekend, and he broke it down. And when he broke it down, I was like, wow. It really impacted me, so much so that when I got home, I was like, I'm going to do my quiet time tomorrow on that. So this morning when I was doing my quiet time, I reread it again. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I think a lot of us need to look at it this way. I wanted to give you a different perspective. So before I read this to you, I want to ask you a question. What do you want this year in your life? What do you want? In relationships, in finances, in your health, in your fitness. And what are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want for you this year? Now I want to read the scripture to you. I'm reading from the Joyce Meyer's Bible, Battlefield of the Minds, and I'm reading from Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. So this is what Paul is telling the Philippian church. In verse 13, he says, "Brothers and sisters, I do not consider that I have made it my own yet, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and reaching forward to what lies ahead. I press on toward the goal to win the heavenly prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ." So it's just those two verses. But let's go back and read verse 13. "I do not consider that I have made it my own yet, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and reaching forward to what lies ahead." Now let's break that down. In order for you to reach for anything that's ahead of you, you have to leave what's behind you. You have to forget what you're leaving behind. You can't reach for what's in front of you if you're still holding on to what's behind you. That's deep. And I know a lot of us have heard it in many different ways. But this is Paul telling the Philippian church that you have to forget what lies behind you. And the reason that it touched me is because when you tell someone to forget about something, you're making a choice. It doesn't happen automatically. So you need to choose to leave what's behind you, to go for what's in front of you. Do you understand? That's deep. In order for us to reach our goals, whether it's in fitness, in health, in our relationship, in our marriage, in our health, in life, we can't reach for what's in front of us if we're too busy holding on to what's behind us. You can't. So we need to choose to forget what's behind us so that we can reach for what's in front of us. Think about it. And then he says, he presses on toward the goal. When you press towards something, it means that it's not easy. You have to press towards it. It means that you're going to feel resistance. It means that when you're going after something, it's not going to be easy. It means that in everything that you want to attain in life, you're going to hit resistance. Whether it's from your family, whether it's from your coworkers, whether it's from your friends, whether it's from you, which most of the time, the biggest person that you're going to go against is yourself. And this is true especially in weight loss and in your health. You're your biggest enemy. It's not what's out there, it's you. But look at how he says, he presses on toward the goal. He won't reach it if he doesn't press, because it's not easy. If it was easy, he'd just go. But he has to press towards it. Isn't that how life is? We have to press in order to reach what we're going after. And then it goes on to say, to the upward call of God in Jesus Christ. Stop and think for a minute. When you're pressing towards something, when you want something, hey Marissa, thank you for joining. You know, so many times we're so busy looking forward, sideways, backwards, every which way. But the way that we need to be looking is upward. Because without him, we never reach our goals. We have to put him first before we can attain anything. So as we press forward, we need to look upward, giving him the credit and asking him to show us the way. We need to press forward, looking upward. So as you try to reach your goals this year, keep these things in mind. You need to forget intentionally what lies behind you. You can't reach forward if you're holding on to what's behind. You need to press towards what you're trying to reach. It's not going to come easy. It's going to take time. And you're going to find that most of the time, your biggest resistance is yourself. And you need to press looking onward, upward. He needs to be first. If you do these things, you'll be successful. And this could be applied to everything in life. When Pastor Matt went over this yesterday, it was like light bulbs went all over my head. Because I was like, wow, that's so true and that's so deep. So many of us are trying to reach our goals, but we're still holding on to last year's goals. We're still holding on to last year's junk. We can't reach this year's things if we're still holding on to last year's junk. Think about it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. That's your word of encouragement for today. And I hope that it encouraged someone like it encouraged me when Pastor Matt went over it yesterday. So if you have any questions on anything that has to do with Beachbody, I'm going to post a question on my page later on because someone asked me, does everybody you know that you're a Beachbody coach? And I was like, I think so. I hope so. And then it made me wonder, does everybody know that I'm a Beachbody coach? So I'm going to post a question on my page to see if everybody that I know knows that I'm a Beachbody coach. If you don't, now you do. Today's shake is chocolate mocha Shakeology with a caramel twist. Make it sound fancy. If you have any questions on Shakeology, if you have any questions on Beachbody, if you have any questions on our all annual access pass, like I said, we have a challenge pack right now through the whole month of February. That's $199. It's the most bang for your money. Or you can get the all streaming pass for $99. And I have a challenge group that starts February 13th. If you want to know anything about it, just message me, call me, text me, comment. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Now, if you want me to pray for you, if you want me to pray with you, and you don't want to leave a comment, you can private message me and we can set up a time to do that too. I love you guys and I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day. I hope you have a great week and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.